but they genuinely care about the Jeffrey Epstein issue, for sure. They care about it 1,000,000%. But all their politicians are crooks. So 80% at least of our politicians are crooks, not 98% of their politicians are crooks. And
so 80% of Democrats are crooks, 98% of Republicans are crooks in terms of the elected officials. I would agree with those numbers. I think they're fairly accurate. I would say Democratic crooks are less crooked than Republican crooks, so we have to talk about the degree angle too, but he's right about the numbers, I would say.
They're all like, oh, no way. We're never gonna give you Epstein, even though we were the ones who made a big deal out of it. And so the last thing on that, Sharon, is the reason why this is so damaging to Trump is not just because he went back on his word and he's screwing them over on something they view to be super important, Jeffrey Epstein, and I agree with them. It's because he ran as anti-establishment. He said, I'm not one of the elites. I'm gonna go after the elites. And I'm gonna give a big middle finger to the establishment. And one of the things that the establishment does is gaslight you, tell you that there are no Jeffrey Epstein clients, and you should bow your head and listen to mainstream media and establishment politics.
Yeah, so this was a brazen U-turn from Trump, and I think Cenk's right to say that it does seem like it's a step up from his other U-turns and his other failures to stick it to the establishment, but the MAGA base is gonna find a way to defend him in the end.
Right, and so they elected Trump to fight against that because that's what he said. And now he gets into office, turns out he is the establishment. He is among the elites who were literally friends with, he was Jeffrey Epstein's friend for 15 years. And Ghislaine Maxwell's friend, and said how he wishes her well once she got arrested. He said that he knows Jeffrey likes them young, and that Jeffrey was a terrific guy, he said back in the day. So now that's all the stuff we knew, we told them that, they wouldn't listen to us, but now they're seeing it with their own eyes. Yeah, Trump is a billionaire that's among the elites, and yeah, he loves the establishment. The reason he was fighting them wasn't because he was against them, it was because he was mad that he wasn't in their club. So now
that is one theory that I've heard. I think that actually is fairly accurate. He's very jealous.
In their club, and he's forgotten all about his voters and MAGA and his base, and that's the deeper reason why they're so livid.
Wouldn't it be ironic if out of everything else, this could spell a tapering off? I won't say the end, but this could be it.
No, there's definitely a tapering off. Like, is it gonna undo Trump or the Republican politicians, et cetera? That's to be determined. This has just begun, right? But is there an unraveling of support from Trump? Yes. This was like when Democratic voters found out that Joe Biden was too old. For the rest of the country, they're like, how could you not see it, right? But for Democratic voters, they really believed the propaganda. So when we lifted the curtain and they saw Biden was super old and couldn't finish a sentence, they're like, oh! And that's the moment right now a lot of MAGA is having with Trump. You peel back.
That's not true. That's not an accurate comparison, no. Because with MAGA, they're gonna find a way to defend him in the end. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So they will act aghast, they will act appalled at him cucking to the establishment, basically being an elitist and snubbing his supporters, but they will find a way to support him in the end. They'll find a way to rationalize this. It's a matter of when, not if. And with Biden, I mean, he permanently lost those people. They were like, what on earth? You gaslit us, you pretended you were a dynamo behind closed doors, but then you humiliated yourself in a debate in June.
Curtain, and Trump is going, yeah, this Jeffrey Epstein's totally fine. There was no victims at all. We're not gonna prosecute anyone. You should just all forget about it. And MAGA is going, oh, yeah.
Don't give them too much credit. Don't give them too much credit. Not that many of them are actually like, oh, no. Plenty of MAGA are still saying, oh yeah, no, Jeffrey Epstein files are a hoax. Yeah, no, Obama wrote them, Comey wrote them. They are going right along with the programming. Some of them are rebelling, that's true, but don't act like that's all of them. Don't act like that's even a majority of them, really. The American public in general is not fond of what Trump's doing, but his base in general is just more split. There are plenty of them who are just going with the programming and saying, yeah, whatever the Orange Pharaoh says goes. Epstein files, total hoax. The Democrats are probably in them, but also we don't want to release them because they're a total hoax. They will do that double talk and it's ridiculous. So I agree with some of what Cenk said here, but I don't agree with his analogy that Trump and the Epstein thing is like Biden and his age thing. Totally different ideas. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you again.